I go down this list real quick. All right, my list. All right, check this out. And I just brief thoughts real quick. Monster Hunter Rise did good. Got 18 points. All right, I was cool with that. Skyward Sword, it was a safe pick. 12 points. Whatever. No More Heroes 3 didn't do as good as I wanted to be. But
You
it's
did
all
good in
good.
our hearts.
Yeah. Back for Blood, I didn't know nothing about it. I just knew a lot of people was hyped about it, like a cult following. I thought it was gonna give me something. Didn't give me nothing. Got me six, man. Trash. Um, Kenya Bridge of Spirits, I got 11 points. I thought I was gonna get at least 18, 19. It
From a
looked
new
good.
IP?
But Splatoon came up with high numbers, but you can do it. The new IP, it looked good. I was fooled by the prettiness. All right. Coming up,
True.
Call of Duty Vanguard. Look, let me tell you something. This game would have got a lot of points. It's because y'all folks didn't like the fact there was a black dude on it and had a famale on it. That's because it's the same game. It's the same game. Y'all just hating. Y'all mad. I don't know y'all racist. I don't know. Search hard, man. Do better. That's the only reason why that game didn't score higher. Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy, 12. I was expecting that. Let's see. And Monster Hunters, Wings of Ruin, I got 11 points, which, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's all right. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
It was still good, but the gameplay is good, but the story is kind of childish. I'll be honest. That's the only thing that didn't keep me playing. It's very, very kiddie near towards the end. The power of friendship is very strong. Shovel Knight Dig didn't come out, and Ollie Ollie World didn't come out. So, and I was hoping that Stray the cat game bombed, but that didn't come out neither. I got 78, man. I just barely passed Sonke. Barely.
Tonka was doing it for a long time of the year, though. Like,
Yes, he did.
Long time.
Anybody else want to run down Dash real quick?
Go ahead, Julian. You next, bro. Go ahead.
I'm next. All right. Ratchet and Clank, I knew it was gonna do good. I knew Mass Effect was gonna do well. Again, Lego Star Wars. I'm personally looking forward to that, so I'm mad that it didn't release.
That would have got you on points.
Ninja Gaiden, that was just a fluke. Ghostwire Tokyo, it was half and half. I knew it probably wouldn't release. The Wolf Among Us 2, same, but they did give us some news that's supposed to be released this year, so I'm personally invested in that. Far Cry, I just chose that just because people gonna buy it anyway. The World Ends, Neo, The World Ends With You, I knew that was gonna be good. Crisis, because it's Crisis. Alan Wake, because Alan Wake, and Sherlock, I just chose off a fluke. I chose Halo because of the brute, whatever that was, Gary. And then when it came out with the multiplayer, but not the single player, I was like, okay, bet. But then once the single player came out, it destroyed my score. So. But here's the thing, though. People I know play Halo, they say it's okay. So I'm like, whatever. So, whatever. So, and the whole year was good, but I became self-aware. Games not released. I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of like, dang.
Sticking on the screenshot of that.
Put that salt back. Put that salt back up on that, man.
There was some NaCl in there, boys.
You talking about that one screenshot, that dude, that Shrek looking dude? He
Gary. I said, okay. I know Halo finna be trash. All right.
When Halo came out, it was a movie. It
was a whole movie. And I'm like, okay, it got an 87, but now I'm hearing for, do y'all like Halo? I said, that's all right. I'm like, man, stop. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Wish I could play.
Oh, next is Remy.
Yeah.
That is your Remy. Tell us about your weak drafting skills.
Explain yourself.
That boy chose Mario Golf, bro. What you doing?
Out the gate. That's what he said. This how I'm gonna start.
That boy said I'm going golf.
Explain yourself.
He got 1 point.
Hey, my wife bought it.
That's the only one.
And she don't play it.
Controversial. Death Blue, the gold.
Death Blue.
How you feel about that Blue? How you feel about that
favorite
Death Blue?
game,
They say
dude.
Death Blue is
Your
fire,
favorite game,
y'all.
right?
They say Death Blue is so fine.
The success story. The success story.
That should have been your counterpiece, to be honest.
Stop playing with me.
The critics have spoken. People have spoken. Death Blue is amazing. Death Blue.
Yo, so after Halo, which was a shot in the dark, I was happy they did kind of confirm it was going to come out. Everything else was just a toss-up. Until we got back to Jackbox, Warrior, Mario. Of course, those are just personal favorites. I was like, whatever. But after that,
Five Nights at Freddy's, though, like,
How come you didn't get points to Five Nights at Freddy's?
it must not have been enough reviews for it.
It came out last year, though.
Yeah, it came out in December. Let's go to Open Critic. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, I mean, it should at least have some points. And I hear people like it. It's not like, you know.
Honestly, haven't heard anything about that game.
73 out of 100. 15.
Okay.
At least 3 points.
15 out of 100. So it only has 2 reviews?
Only 2 reviews. 15 out of 100 and 73 out of 100. So it
Hey,
probably would.
15 out of 100. Oh, they tripping. They mad.
Yeah.
They mad about that.
Get people didn't buy it.
I will warn you, probably just don't do that again. Don't do that. There are better scary games you probably got.
There
All
it
right.
is. There it is,
me.
Blue.
It's me. It's me.
There you go.
First of all, I just want y'all to know I am a dreamer. I am a believer. My beliefs did not get me all the way this year, but in 2022, I hope to bring some of these names back into fruition.
Man, I don't want to hear that, man, because all your beliefs did come true. So you ran to the shelves to grab whatever you could. You on this one,
That man was studying the airwaves. He was studying hard. Like,
premium quality content, though. I found good content, though.
That man was ready to come out.
We know Ragnarok didn't come out. We know Silk Song didn't come out. We know 16 didn't come out. I was a little excited for 16, I'll admit. Forspoken has to come out first. This Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, I really wanted that. That was my dream before Dread. Then we got Dread, so I'm not mad at that. But I also got Dread on my list. How about that? Sonke. Last Factions 2, I don't even know if that's going to be... I don't know what that's going to be. I know they still working on it, but I don't know if that's something I'm going to bid on this year. I probably won't. Disco Elysium, I just knew was going to be fire because of it was a remaster, so I knew that was going to be hard. Shin Megami Tensei, I just picked that up like because I heard somebody say, yo, this is coming out in November. I was like, all right, ain't nobody else going to do this, so I'm going to do that. Tales of Arise, another RPG that was looking kind of smexy, and I know Blue is just hurt that he didn't get that.
I'm so hurt.
Forza went Burr, you know. Forza went zoom like Mazda and all these cats, you know, pull that 92 out. So yeah, that's the cheat code, boys.
Car game got the best read. How? Freaking car game gets one
A
of the
car
best.
game.
A car game, bro.
They desperate.
Car game.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
We know.
When you get over 90 points, you know, they start doubling for you, so you know. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. Again, just, you know, it's Shovel Knight. I knew that was gonna go hard, so I'm happy I chose that. And then I took the risk, and I didn't think it was gonna be a risk. I thought Grand Theft just was automatically guaranteed to submit this for me, but unfortunately it became a very close draft by the end of all of this. But I lost 13 points. My goal was to not go negative, so I failed in that regard. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Initially, when I counterpicked this, it was just like unannounced. But I'm very happy that this got announced. Very happy it also did not release this year, so it didn't affect me. But yeah, I dreamed, but I still came out at the end.
Me, bruh. I'm mad about. I'm mad, but I'm not mad about Forbidden West. It was set to release in 2021, but then they
Yeah.
pushed it back so that they could do more development time. As one who's gonna get the game,
Yes.
I'm happy about
Yes.
that.
I'm
But I'm
glad.
upset I missed out on the points. But hey, that's all right. Maybe it's gonna come back with that 2022 pick. Axiom Verge, I actually thought it was gonna do better than it did. Being a sequel and everything, the first one was amazing. The second one, I can definitely understand why it didn't score as better than what it did. It was just, it was okay. Returnal, that game was so good.
I'm happy Returnal did good. I'm happy Returnal did
Bruh,
good.
that game deserves all the points you get. I was happy for that one. Near
Shameless
Replicant,
plug. Watch our Returnal review.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
check that review out. Really good. Near Replicant, that was just a choice that I chose because I knew it was probably going to be doing good. Near Automata was a good game, so being a sequel of a good game, I expected it to do well. Sparks of Hope, that was a gamble for me. I thought that was a rumor. I thought that game was going to come out. There was no official confirmation when I picked this. So the fact that it actually did get announced, but not for 2021, 2022, but it's all right. New Pokemon Snap, I was just picking that just because I figured, hey, he was a shot in the dark. 12 minutes, that was garbage, so I can see why it didn't do well. Battlefield 24, Battlefield did me wrong with their terrible launch,
Trash.
but that terrible
Real
launch
bad.
did me
Trash.
wrong. So bad, people going back to
done with
Battlefield
them.
5. How dare they? Aliens Fireteam Elite, I just picked that because that was a game I picked up. I didn't expect it to do well. Death Stranding, nothing. Kojima, nothing else.
Kojima.
Age of Empires 4 and Chorus, I just kind of picked those up because I figured they might do well, and one did, the other did not. And Metroid Prime Trilogy, I knew that wasn't coming. I knew that wasn't going to happen. So I just,
Have you heard the rumors of that
bro,
product?
I don't care about that rumor mess.
That's bait. That's bait. Don't fall for that song.
Bite?
Rumor mess, bro.
Okay.
No, bro.
Don't bite that. Don't bite that.
I hope Nintendo hear this and say it's time to eat. That's how they need. That's how they need to. That's how they need to announce Prime. It's time to eat.
Oh, hey, look. We know that he put his dreams out there, but his dream didn't pay off, so he ran through store shares and picked them games that won. So let's clap it up for Japan, man. Come on, get into it, y'all. Come on, let's not be soft. Come on, man, get into it.
Blue.
Man, the second place guy can't go through mine.
But 2 is the first loser, bro. Second place is the first loser.
Okay.
I'm not sure you got in, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I'm salty because I'm in third. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's fair.
Go ahead, bro.
That's fair. So I first picked Resident Evil Village just because coming off of the last one, Biohazard, doing incredibly well and being a really, really great game, I kind of figured Resident Evil Village would go well. Personally, I don't care for it like that, but it got me my numbers. Gotham Knights, I'm not super mad at, but I am mad at it because it was supposed to come out. It's one of those games that was supposed to come out this year or last year, I should say now. But didn't release, couldn't get nothing from that. It Takes Two, because it's always after Oscars around here, man. I'm actually super surprised it did as well as it did. I do know the last game that Joseph Ferris, the creator, that he put out, which was, I think it's No Way Out.
A Way Out.
Yeah.
No Way Out.
A Way Out. Thank you. And that's a really good game. So I wanted to put a little bit of trust in him. And It Takes Two. It did numbers. Had to go with Guilty Gear because that's an anime fighter. And anime fighters, I don't know about too many of them being bad. So, and plus I was trusting Max. Maximilian Dude. He was saying the game was pretty good. So I went with him. Solar Ash, I was hoping would do a little bit better because this was coming off of Hyperlight, I believe. Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
So I was expecting it to do a little bit better. I don't know too much about it. I do want to play it though, because I know it's an indie title. So once again, my indiness came through because Oddworld Soulstorm I thought would do well. And I heard folks saying if you're an Oddworld fan, you'll enjoy this. You must not have enjoyed it enough. Okay? This is trash. Biomutant is one of my hopes and dreams because I saw it initially. Got the game. I was like, I'm about to lose points off of this game. Because Biomutant is not great. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a little rough around the edges. So I didn't get much off of that. I knew Diablo 2 was gonna go well because I looked at the way they scored the original Diablo 2. And this is just a remaster, so I figured it'd give me some solid points. Dying Light 2 was supposed to come out this year. It didn't. It got delayed. It's supposed to come out, I believe, next month now.
This year,
Yeah. Lost Judgment, coming off of the last Judgment game, I was like, this is in the vein of like the Yakuza stuff, and the Yakuza stuff isn't bad. I don't know a bad Yakuza game, so I had to go with that. Danganronpa I've heard so much about it, and eventually I want to play a Danganronpa game, but I've never heard anybody say anything bad about these games, so I figured once again it's another package like remaster deal. I'm pretty sure it'll do well.
As a visual novel fan, I was surprised that you picked that because that is a good series. So,
Yeah. And I've heard it, and it also partly was for me because I do want to play those games.
I don't think any of us were checking for it. That was a great pick.
Yeah,
that was a great pick.
I was looking, and then my last hope, it failed me. It gave me false hope, and it continued to dwindle into failure. And that was the Gump. I figured I do love my indie titles, and I have started playing this game. I see why it is rated a little low. I understand. But it still disappoints me, and I'm gonna say it only rated low because you're an Xbox hater. It's your Xbox haters. That's what I'm blaming. Xbox haters, y'all review bombed it. You review bombed it. Xbox haters, you review bombed it. It's your fault. And then I
see some gameplay. It looked like Luigi's Mansion.
Anyway, after that, I'd only picked Wolf Among Us 2 because I didn't think it would come out, and it did. So, yeah. Second place. I will say also for the people watching at home, we are, because I do want to go to y'all with the designs. I have an idea for the championship belt. We will have a fantasy critic championship belt that I will, fortunately, be personally presenting to Japan, man. So once that is made, there will be a video.
It's nice.
So clap it up, man.
Y'all better clap like we just lost in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm be like me too. He clapping his mind.
Yeah, that was our first year with the full league of fantasy critic doing this
3
thing.
points. 3 points.
It was actually really fun, man. I liked it. Did y'all enjoy this? Were y'all
No.
What about the next year? Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Ugly, bro.